According to Eric Pevernaghi, the smartphone has become a young divine embodying the ultimate desire and saving us from droopiness or lack of care and concern. It is the epitome of happiness, encompassing pleasure and contentment, but for sure does not allow woe and depression. Smartphones are loaded with tons of apps and features. From social media apps, which help us connect to more people today than any generation before us, to amazing apps like Kindle, which gives us access to millions of books. There is an app for almost every aspect of our lives. With an e-commerce app, you can purchase anything and have it delivered to your door, without stepping out. It is amazing how much we can now do, at the press of a button with our phones. However, do our phones really help us to become creative? The answer to this, and also the negative effect of phones, is discussed in this video. I remember the first time I touched a phone in the summer of 2021. I made my first call on a mobile phone that year and it was a surreal experience. Today, mobile phones have become common and everybody can buy one. But with all the benefits that come with having a phone, there is a problem. According to a study, people spend an average of 3 hours and 15 minutes browsing their phones daily, while 20% of phone users use more than 4.5 hours. Shockingly, according to a study, people are more productive when they don't have smartphones with them. People record a shocking 26% increase when there is no smartphone with them. Personally, I also find myself more productive when I don't have a phone with me. My phone distracts me a lot. As much as mobile devices are helpful and have made life easier, they, unfortunately, have become why we have become lazy and unfocused. The time and effort that these smartphones help us save are not utilized for other productive things. According to neuroscience research findings, smartphones usages make us stupider, less social, and highly distracted, affects our sleeping habits, and makes us depressed. So, can phones really help us become more productive? The book Untethered: Overcome Distraction, Build Healthy Digital Habits, and Use Tech to Create a Life You Love does not exonerate our own habits from the so-called disadvantages of using phones. Instead, it places the responsibility on us to learn how to use phones in the most profitable way. Therefore, the question of whether or not a phone is useful or harmful is dependent on how you choose to use it. The problem is not the phones, but us. If we truly want to be productive with our phones, we must adopt habits that align with your objective. For every app that takes most of your time, there is also an app that adds to you. If you want to be productive, you have to make a decision to download and use these useful apps more. On my own phone, I have Audible, Medium, Smarter Time, and apps dedicated to helping me exercise. I have the Netflix app for recreation. However, I do not have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat and others that I am certain will serve more as distractions. In the end, I have come to realize that it is not about the gadgets or the apps but more about making the right decisions.